Hello, oh my goodness. Hi everyone. It's it's been a minute since I've streamed myself. I did a lot of background stuff for others, but this past couple week, but look at me. This is we're doing things, guys. um I don't I don't know how long today's lore will go, but it should hopefully be as long as it needs to be, whether that's super long or short. So one way to, yeah, guys, I have Friendo in chat. Oh my goodness. Well, halftime Friendo. Friendo sister when nice and when Ethan we don't like. Today is not sister day. Today is Ethan day. Ethan evil indeed. This isn't Resident Evil 8. This is Siege. Pretend all you want. You cannot hear Way? Oh god, I have a. No, it's cause it's the previous on thing that I didn't have you on here. I have you for the stream. Now try. Can you guys hear, sister? Go for it.
Yo, chat. Sup, gamers?
The gamers are getting
This is gonna
subbed.
be great. The gamers are what?
Are being subbed.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what you said. Sub gamers.
Oh, supped, yeah.
What you think I said?
I don't know, that's why I was confused.
Okay. We here now, yay! Also, hello, Siren.
Woohoo!
I was simply saying to those who are just getting in that I'm not unsure how long lore will be, but it'll go as long as it needs to, which could be long or short. It really, I guess, really depends. But other than that, for those who are new, this is SiegeSMP. I'm sure Wayward would love to send a Discord link. I know that would be a thing.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
But
Let me
SiegeSMP.
tab out of definitely Minecraft.
Oh, for sure. SiegeSMP, we do lots of fun lore stuff for Minecraft, and if you don't know, during that I kind of don't talk to chat fully enough, like I do in normal streams where I try to be pretty active with it. Mainly because it is in lore, and you know you don't always want to be seen talking to yourself, but Snow does talk to. I still try to avoid it with you. What do you mean? I don't want people to think she's unstable. She's already been called unstable so many times.
I wonder why.
Shh. Anyway.
I'm just fishing, man. I'm keeping my peace.
Yeah, and fishing totally in Minecraft.
Totally in Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Oh, Anyway, I'm doing things wrong, I feel. I tend to.
Yeah, it's usual.
Yeah, it's tracks. Okay, but we're gonna be starting here soon. I think honestly, I'm a little unsure. Hold on, give me 1 second. We're gonna. Oh!
Hi, chat. I'm entertaining you, I guess.
Yeah, entertain. 5 seconds. Only 5. I promise. Start counting. Wait. Now. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mississippi.
Tell me that was enough time.
4.5. Oh, you made me miss my fish, by the way.
Sorry. Did I do it? Guys, did I do it?
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, I'm so good at the streaming
I hate fishing in Stardew. I'm so bad at it.
Stardew? Oh yeah, I don't like fishing in Stardew either. I love Stardew, and I don't like fishing in Stardew.
Real.
All words I said.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're ready to get in. Are you ready? Are you prepared?
I'm so ready.
I believe you. Okay. Alright, chat, let's do this. I'll see you on the other side. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yay.
Don't be so excited, okay?
Huh?
It's not like I want to be here.
I believe you. I actually do believe that one.
I hate the days where we have to do this. You know, I've taken up some hobbies. They're not really hobbies because I can't do much because, you know, I'm dead. But I
Yeah,
can
that's a
pretend.
problem usually.
I enjoy pretending like I'm fishing, like I'm farming and stuff like that. But then you come, and I have to be pulled into this.
Your hobbies would be so boring. Fishing and farming? Really?
I'm sorry, as opposed to running an ice cream stand that it's not gotten one
Hey,
customer.
I'm rebuilding. It's been a while, okay?
Rebuilding, it never got built in the first place.
It it's fine. It's small. It does what it needs to do.
That's one way to describe it.
You know what? You're so is all I have to say about that.
I've been
Today
called worse.
today I need to go check on something.
Ooh, what are we checking on?
Rothmore Castle. I don't want to.
Why? Yeah, neither of us want to go there. Why are you going to subject us both to going there?
Because I need to check on some progress on something that I've been watching happen from the sidelines, and now I need to see where it's going.
Oh, that thing. I still don't think that's a good reason to subject us, but if you say so.
I don't really have a choice. Do I have to kind of
I mean, you
keep the...
do. You can kind of just go back inside.
Yeah, but then I'm not keeping the peace as per Asher, and then I'm failing Asher quite again.
I mean, you kind of fail him regardless. I don't see how this is keeping the peace.
It's me going over and making sure my puzzle pieces are still being moved in the direction I want it.
Puzzle pieces don't move. I think you're thinking of chess.
No, whatever, you know what I mean. Screw you. I'm going anyways.
Have fun.
I mean, you're coming with me, so how does that feel?
It just means that I get to help somebody else bully you, hopefully.
I guess, but isn't that boring?
It's gonna be mentally fishing while you do this, trying to ignore you.
Always trying to ignore me.
Yeah, unfortunately you're rather annoying, so it gets a little hard to,
Did you see I got my old methods of getting around fast back?
Congratulations!
Thanks.
Do you want a medal?
No.
Good. You're not getting one.
I didn't ask for one.
I
Thought we were gonna try to be friends. What happened to that?
Then you started being rude to me, so why should I
You
not
started
be rude
being
to
rude
you?
first.
No, I'm talking about last time.
Yeah, I'm talking about last time too. I thought we were being friends, and then you started being all, you know what's best for me.
I
Like you
kind
tend
of
to try to do.
do.
You don't know. You are like one of... I need to be quiet.
Believe
We're
it or
getting close.
not, I actually was a very good role model and a very good father to my child, so I do kind of know a thing or two about this, and I've tried to guide you over the years, but the more that you ignore me, I've tried. There's a reason I'm like this.
And there's a reason you
But
died.
no, it's not the reason I died. In fact, even after death, I still tried to guide you.
And how'd that
And
turn
now
out?
here you are. Well, it didn't turn out, but I'm here either way. But here you are, you got frozen for however many 100 years. You're following somebody who doesn't even answer or talk to you unless you beg. And now you're being pulled around in so many different places and you can't even complete your goals. So in reality, I
A
feel like you
visitor,
got
I
the short
see.
end of the stick. Oh, hello. Who's this?
Hello.
Oh, it's this guy.
Snow? Is that you?
It
Ah, there you
is.
are.
Unfortunately.
Hello.
I was just working on the renovations.
I was just talking to myself, wandering by.
Hey, I count as my
I
own
see, I
separate
see.
person.
You like my fountain? I think it
I
looks
think
rather
it.
marvelous now that it has water in it again.
I think it ties
Yeah,
the
that is
place
kind.
together.
I do think
Quite so,
fountains having
quite so.
water is the function of having fountains.
It is. Yeah. Water is great. I love water. Is that? Yeah. Sorry. Anyways.
Yes, of course, of course. I don't suppose you've had any chance to talk to Evie about the further plans for the gala?
Not really.
Oh
We
yeah,
talked
I
once.
forget we get to go to a ball. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. I get to see all of your friends,
We
and by
talked.
friends, I mean people who tolerate you.
Sorry, the staircases are dizzying.
Yeah,
We
that's what it
Yes, I
is.
do apologize. It's not the most convenient pathway.
yeah, but we talked for a bit. She came by and she helped me with some things and nothing more than just that it's on its way. I see
Well,
renovations are
that's good, man.
going smoothly.
Yes, it's starting to feel rather home-like once again.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely what I would describe this as.
Home-like. So,
Definitely.
do you miss the old castle, or is the new parts changing the way you feel about it?
Well, I've never been one for change very much, but I think this really is quite the
Well,
improvement on what it was
I'm
before.
not one for change, they
I
say, as
always
they are trying to
felt as though the
overthrow the
old
current
Rothmore castle
monarchy.
really was no
I
longer
smell a
befitting of a man
hypocrite.
of my rank.
Can you tell them to stop talking? They
High
keep
time it
talking
was
over me.
updated.
Yes, well, you know what they say about change. It's gonna happen one way or another. Adapt.
Unfortunately, yes.
See, I hate it whenever we're around other people because you ignore
Again,
me.
sometimes perhaps change can't happen quickly enough.
They don't
I was
ignore
talking to
you.
Kaza the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He's very unhappy with the treaty and Asher and all that, you know, the usual.
When isn't Cause unhappy?
When he's with his friends,
I do
probably.
feel sorry for the poor boy.
When he's not around you and Asher,
You feel
because you guys
sorry?
kind of suck.
Well, perhaps sorry not the word, but also
Ah.
pathetic to watch someone lose control of their own fate quite like that. I believe someone is chasing you.
I believe you have a zombie problem.
Yes, I had a visitor recently who's now a resident. Cavity, you may have met him. He did
Can't
also complain about the light problem down here.
can't
Might have to bring
say
that up with Evie as well.
I
I guess it
know
adds to the homie value.
of the name by heart, but I do forget a lot quite easily when it's not of importance.
Sort of, let's see, teal, long hair, blood mage.
Um,
Doesn't ring
I
a
gotta be
bell.
honest, Aloys, I don't really keep track of those who don't pose much of a threat to me, so I don't know who that is.
I see. Are there so many people, or hopefully so few, making threats towards you these days?
Few. Fewer these days, but few.
Do I count?
Very different from
Well,
the war, I suppose.
yes, well, I mean, I guess even in the war, it's really only those who were afraid of me, but even then,
War is so stupid.
war is stupid. Sorry, that was to myself.
No, it was to Ethan. Introduce me.
Fair enough.
Rude.
Okay. Well, I did come here for kind of a purpose, and I guess I shouldn't beat around the
Ah.
bush, as I tend to do.
You do that a lot, don't you?
I do.
You're very what's
Okay,
the word?
so
Conflict avoidant,
you have a thing
which isn't
about
really something you should be when you're in the position of power that you are.
fledglings, yes?
Which I guess is another reason why you shouldn't have the position that
Yes,
you
I've
do.
been trying to get into contact with both of them recently, but haven't had much luck.
Oh, are we talking about the piranha?
So, what is your plan, if I may ask?
For them, it's mostly to set their mind at ease that I may have some reason to believe that Mara is not taking very kindly to their turning, as they've sent me a letter of some kind that appears to be a vague threat.
Oh,
That's kind of funny.
I believe I have it somewhere. Hold on.
threats, no. So much bravado
Where?
from such young vampires.
I know. They're always very foolhardy when they've been freshly turned. No, oh, hell's bells. Where the devil did I put that note?
Sorry, I just zoned out. What's going
But
on?
no, I
I
well,
got really
and as
engrossed
far
in my
as IO
fishing.
goes, the prefect is very protective and trying to keep me away from them as much as possible, or perhaps
Probably for
simply
the
keep them
best.
in his grasp as much as possible.
That's the bird Asher doesn't like, yes?
The
Birds
blonde
seem
one,
cool.
yes.
I see.
I've only
I think
spoken to him
birds are
once, but
cool.
he was very firm, unyielding, and to be frank, quite disregarding of his own manners.
I see.
I don't.
Aha! I do believe. Yes, that's the one. Where are you?
Up here.
It's simply signed regards from a visitor, and
Damien. Damien. Damien.
yes.
That's the vampire that has recently, well, I would assume dead, but supposedly gone missing.
Fun.
Yes?
Yes, that doesn't surprise me given the phrasing of this note.
Quite a
Then
few
again, I'm
people
not
have been
really
poking around that house.
Yes, and again, I'm not really surprised. I always knew Damien was going to get himself into trouble one day,
Who is
sooner
it?
or later.
Can I get a rundown?
Surprised he survived as long
Vampire
as he
doesn't
did.
matter.
Vampire does? Okay.
A
Well,
vampire
most
doesn't
of
matter
them.
is they tend to get themselves into trouble that, well, it catches up with them.
I believe that's called
Hmm.
karma, and it will be hitting you one of these days.
Quite so, quite so. Then again, I
See, even
do
he agrees
wish
with
I
me.
could figure out where this Mara has been and how to get into contact with them.
And what would you do if you got contact?
First of all, I should like to know whether, well, whether they've been well taken care of themselves, or fledgling vampires, after all, a great danger to themselves as well as others.
Yes. Yes, this is true. And you have a remedy of sorts? You know what the fledglings need?
But
Well,
not be
I'm
vampires,
aware of
probably.
the training of a fledgling. I'm well versed in the customs and manners of the vampire court. If they are going to survive as a vampire, well, they are in desperate need of a few lessons, shall we say.
Yes. I can agree, in a sense. And if I were to told you I've seen faces around,
Familiar faces, perhaps?
familiarity is all but a concept to me. But faces that
I
would
don't.
cause interest.
Well, if so, I would be very grateful if you were to share them.
I say don't do it. Just for funsies, you know? If you like
Yes,
being such a menace, as
but
you claim.
I know I've been gone quite a long time, Aloys, but you know information comes with something. So what do I get in
Oh,
return?
by all means. Well, let's see. What do you seek? Perhaps is the best question to ask.
Isn't that the question for the ages? What do any of us seek?
Do they know how to unbind souls from each other?
I never took you for much of a philosophical type.
Oh, she's not. She's just trying to sound fancy.
I wouldn't say I am. I'd say I'm just being honest.
Trying to be fancy.
I don't know what I want in this life.
To
I've searched for
unbind
it
our souls.
over and over again. I thought for the longest time it was just a kill, you know, that's such a satisfying feeling. But
Yes,
nowadays,
you did seem to thrive during the war when you were still working for Rasher, personally.
that's what many say.
Why
I
did
don't
he
know
say
what
when you were
thriving
still
is.
working for Asher? Oh, that's right, we're pretending.
Thriving these days is difficult. Who even knows what that means?
I do.
But I'm learning things.
And I can assure
I'm
you're not
growing.
doing it.
I'm getting more deadly. So I don't really know if I
I
have
didn't believe
anything I
that
need.
possible.
I didn't think it'd be possible either. But you'd be surprised when motivation finds you, what you can accomplish. But
And
I
what
digress
might
to say
motivate you?
that, well, I guess that is what motivates me. That sense of feeling? Feeling is so rare for me. And I don't know what this one is. But boy, does it make me lick my fangs. So I guess the real question is, what do you have to offer me?
Oh, well, you're already invited to the galas, and naturally, so that's not something I can still give you.
Money?
Suppose you have your own home, so permanent stay or semi-permanent stay at Rothmore Castle, I'm sure wouldn't interest you.
Money's cool.
Any kind of riches, perhaps?
Oh, there we
Material
go.
wealth?
Okay,
Your lack of answer is worrying me.
I know what I want.
Well, you need only tell me.
I think I will hold on to that part, but I will give you
An
the information you
IOU.
seek. All I ask is in a moment that I may need it, I have your support. Don't worry, it won't cause any problems for your plans, at least not your individual ones.
I suppose that is a very fair demand to make.
Okay. I know where Mara's been.
Aha, I had a sneaking suspicion. I've sensed their presence drawing near to the castle a few times now, so I know they must have been staying somewhere, and I know that someone has been teaching them at least how to survive and feed themselves.
Someone. Bold of you to assume one. Oh, that piques your interest a little, does it?
Wow, you're not one to normally share credit.
Well, you do seem to be quite good at that. Piquing my
Yes.
interest, that is.
Well, you know what they say, in a war of politics, the one who doesn't care about it all is the one with the most power sometimes. And
I don't think anybody says that.
right now, that uncaringness to all of your guys' silly little plans, no offense, doesn't bother me. So you guys can keep playing your big boy game.
Oh, no offense taken, don't worry.
Good. I just want to live out my days how I'd like. So if you need to know where Mara is, yes, Mara's been with me. It's very clear at this point. I think it's too hard to hide anymore. Especially with Asher being the way he is.
Yet you still stick around him.
I see.
You know, the stones are gone in the capital.
Yes, I did notice I had some trouble getting back there to speak with Kaza.
Yes, well, change is coming. I'm sure you're aware, I'm sure Asher's aware, I'm sure the world is aware at this point. I just want to make it out of that.
As like a sailor who flees the gathering storm, I suppose.
Except if the sailor loved the storm. I want to go right into it.
And you're going to end up killing yourself, says the one who just wanted to preserve herself.
Bold, but
You're
not
very good at doing
unexpected
that.
from how I remember you.
I guess people change. Or they don't. But you never know.
I probably know you better than this
Then
guy
again, I
ever
must admit most of what I knew of you at one point was largely based on rumor and gossip and passed through the vampire court.
Yes, an effective tool for a time. But these days I'm learning that there's more to be had between interpersonal conversations.
Who would have thought?
Yes. Rather more fun, I should say.
Fun and revealing.
So
People are a lot
so
more
revealing.
More readable than I thought. I never really paid much attention to people's emotions.
I can tell.
Oh yes, there's a lot to be learned about. Yes, that I can believe. But there's a lot to be learned about people through the diplomatic skills and such.
Yes. I do agree.
You guys are trying to talk so fancy, like it's hurting my brain.
So then,
Talking is a game, yes, but in the most, I guess, real conversation we've had in a long time, I shall say I am genuinely looking forward to this gala and ball.
I do
I
hope so.
can't wait
yes.
to meet so many
Oh,
vampires.
I see.
Yippee.
Oh, scoundrels left dirt in my home. Bloody cheek.
It's fine, you can't really hurt me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
you
I
were
can
saying?
wish.
That I'm excited for this thing.
Yes, I do
think
hope so.
A lot will come into play.
Yes, quite a bit of preparation has gone into it, and quite a bit more will follow, I'm sure.
That is how events are organized, correct?
Preparation's the best part, yes? Make sure
I
you know
personally
what's gonna
like
happen.
food.
There's gonna be events and things to do and people to take care of and
And food.
interesting. I've never really done this before. Kyra never let me be a part of the, I guess, festivities.
Loser. No wonder you don't know how to talk to people.
A shame, really.
Well, this will be a new
I'm
one.
sure. I'm sure a dress, an evening dress, would have suited you very well.
I should look into getting one of those made. I guess I do need to change.
Yes,
If only you knew
you might
somebody who
ask
knows how to
Evian.
tailor and make
I'm sure she knows all
clothes.
about the latest fashions.
Yes, and
You're a bunch of old people. I don't think any of you know about latest fashion trends.
So what is your next plan of action, I guess, with the information I told you?
Well, suppose I'm going to fall back to an old habit of mine and start writing letters to my fledglings and have them delivered. For it won't be easy for me to get into avian territory now that I've been firmly banned from that place.
Leave for the best.
You're going after your bird fledgling as well.
I'm trying to make the bird believe that I am, in a sense, a safe haven.
So what I'm hearing is that this guy is 0 for 2 on his fledglings. Dude, this guy's even worse at his job than you are.
That way I may yet have a powerful ally should I ever have need of it. Siren vampire is still a rare and precious thing.
I can't say I know too much of it. But don't you worry. I've never been quite good at this fledgling thing. Heck, the only one I've ever really had died. So I do say this
That
again.
poor kid.
Are you worried? 2 fledglings is a lot to try to take on at once. Don't you seem to be getting a little greedy with it? I only speak on this because look at Chiron.
I
Chiron
don't think we
thought he had a
can look
pet,
at him. He's kind of dead.
and his right hand, well, I guess a pet and a pet of a pet if you really look at Chiron's mind.
Yes, Chiron was always one for pets, it seems. And eventually those pets attacked the master.
I don't think
all it
that's
took was
normal. I
one
think
pet.
we should check on. I think we need to check on this guy's pets.
So, I will say it loud last time. Aren't you worried?
Well, I did receive a warning from Fears some time ago, some prophecy, as is their habit, that. Well, I am not sure what it means. They're always vague, as you know, but
Yes.
I believe this one might be in reference to my fledglings, and let's just say I'm taking more caution than I did before, and planning ahead further.
Hmm. I'm not one for riddles and mind games in terms of
I love riddles.
talking about fate and all of that. It's not my thing. It's obviously Vers's thing.
I went to a village and it was full of puzzles once.
They've never been wrong.
Yes, you always seem to be somewhat rather more of direct actions, shall we say.
Yes. And it led me right into said prophecy that I got of being frozen. I could have... I heard the prophecy before it happened. I listened as much as I do listen to Vers, I guess. I took it and said, okay, well, if that happens, that happens. And it did. And I don't believe that anything I could have done would have prevented that. At least not that specific of a prophecy. So I don't know what your prophecy was, but do take some heed in it. Sometimes they're just exactly what they say. And all I know is having one fledgling is a lot. Having two? Just having two people under you is a lot. And in a time
Maybe
where
that's why
vampires...
Chiron was such a bastard, because he had to deal with both you and Asher.
In a time where we just kind of have to accept where vampires are. Well, there's only so little of us. It's easy for us to talk to each other these days.
Yes, yes.
Kaza, for example. You say that Kaza, you know, is getting talked to by you. Apparently has been talked to by Asher and mages and birds and pulled in so many directions. What's even left for us? Kaza's memory is Asher as a vampire? No offense to you, because I will say it for myself as well. Kaza's references us two as vampires. Compared to the rest of the world, that, well, we are the villains.
Oh yes, we are the villains because we bite people and turn them.
So,
But the
Yeah,
human farmer who
Yeah, when you do that kind of stuff without consent, you are kind
kills
of a
his
villain.
animals for their flesh, and the academy that hunts us
yeah,
in cruel ways, might I add. And, oh no, they're all
that's okay,
perfectly
because in their
hallowed.
pretty little treaty.
You mean the pretty little
Exactly,
treaty that
exactly.
Asher
It's
wrote?
testament to Asher's lack of diplomatic skills.
I guess it's always been one area we disagree. As I wouldn't say it's a lack of diplomatic skills, I would say it's Kaza. I've seen it all too before.
What of the young boy?
What of the young boy? There's...
Well, he certainly has very optimistic ideals about rewriting the treaty and bringing everyone closer together, and I suppose we'll all have a big picnic and go dancing in the moonlight.
Yeah, but that's... I mean, we
Isn't
both
that
know that's just
so
not gonna happen.
sweet?
So...
Well, you know that, I know that, but who's going to get it into Kaza's little skull?
that's just it. Who? And when?
I'll do it.
Who? What's the fallout?
If you just repeat everything I say, I'll do it.
Kaza's
Gala will
power isn't
go.
power, it's the power of crying wolf. Kaza can break down, and oh, the amount of problems it would cause.
I see. He does seem to be clinging on to his humanity very strongly, which is not a healthy habit for a vampire.
It makes things worse when you're interacting with non-vampires and making them believe you to be good and that this is what vampires are. See, the difference between me and Kaza is I will not lie that I am a killer. There's no point in lying. What's the reason? We all kill in this world. But Kaza goes around and acts like we aren't what we are. And that is what should be accepted and taken in. And yeah, we can have a little council meeting and everyone get together and,
I mean, does
like you
Kaza
said,
kill people?
hold hands.
Kaza could be just a normal guy.
No,
You
I
guys are
do hope
forcing all this on
this
him.
gala will be a chance to get some sense into him and to teach him what a real vampire thinks of the matter.
Or just anyone who's lived long enough to know you can't save everyone, and not everyone deserves to be saved.
It's kind of rude.
Quite so. Quite so.
I have these visions in my head sometimes. And it comes back to
I believe those are called
Some-
thoughts.
some murders I've done long ago. And I gotta say, I'm seeing
I
a new
see.
lease on life. Because what's the point? What was the point of their lives? Those people that I've killed, they just died and that was that. Life went on. No one talks about
Well,
them.
not
No one remembers
necessarily.
them.
Hi, I'm here. Fuck you.
And yet you do. You're perhaps
I
the only
hate it
one.
here. Somebody please get me out.
Yeah.
I just want to see my wife and kid again.
And vampires who live that long? Well, we're gonna have some issues, I guess. But that's not to say
Yes,
our
yes,
issues are worse than the, to be honest, silly little issues that these other factions face. They're so insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
Kind of rude to think of. You shouldn't really,
I
you
know.
know.
I know.
So,
Sucks.
I get it. Your plan with Evie. Asher is not fit for the job to go against such factions. And well, the factions themselves, well, they're not going to accept a peace that allows us to be us.
Or you could just, guys could just like,
Indeed
you
they
know,
won't.
not turn people into vampires unwillingly. You guys would probably be, you know, a little cooler if you didn't do that.
So then what next?
Well, I don't want to plan ahead too far for fear of having to go back and rewrite my own plans, but
This is why none of your plans have worked, because you don't fucking plan. That's in the name. It's called a plan. Oh
I
my
suppose
god.
really the gala will decide a big part of the future of us as vampires and perhaps other factions with it.
Well, I won't speak any more of it, but I do hope you see
Will?
your fault. Where it lies, what you're not calculating.
The fact that you needed.
Well, if that is indeed so, I still have time to do
Do
my
we?
calculations, shall we
You have
say?
time. How
My
much
dear,
time
we're
do you
immortal.
think?
We have all time in the world.
Just because we are immortal
Not
does
if
not
some
mean the world stops, Aloys. The world does not
Vampires
stop.
can
It
still
will
be
keep
killed.
going. You can sit here and twiddle your thumbs in this ruins, but Aloys, time is now. Whatever plans you have or had, you better start moving on them.
This
Trust me,
conversation is hurting my metaphorical brain.
everyone else's.
Yes, well, sometimes someone else's mistake is the best opportunity.
Hmm. And do you think
You
Asher's made
guys are just
a mistake in his calculable plans?
trying to sound smart to each other, and I can't.
I do believe he has. I believe he has not been taking his sireship of Kaza very seriously, and that may very well come to bite him.
Hmm.
I think Asher's the only one here that actually knows how to make a plan, so
Well,
what do I know? I'm fucking dead.
with that, I guess I'll be off to say good luck with yours.
Well, thank you. And I do hope you find some sort of peace of mind for yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, that's not happening until we can get our souls unbound, so you better start working on that.
I have a lot of things to do that have nothing to do with Vampire Court or the world at large, so it'll be interesting to see how the rest of it all plays out.
Interesting is one hell of a word to use there, I guess.
Yes, yes. Interesting is, well, it's the least you could say about these times we've woken up to.
Yes. Well, I do
Can
hope
we go home?
you
I want to go
remember
back to fishing.
you're part of the deal in my information giving.
But of course, you have my word as a Rothmore.
I believe you. For what that's worth, at least. And do try not to tell the little one where you got that information. You'll probably deal with a much grumpier fledgling than you'd like.
I highly doubt that's even possible, but very well.
You think that. You may know this fledgling by your standards and whatever research you did, but don't forget who they've been staying with.
Yes. Yes, that I will have to take into account now that I know, but planning has always been my strong suit.
No, you don't. Can we please
Yes.
go home?
Well,
I can't do this.
I trust you to figure it out best of your ability.
I don't. I am gonna sit here and watch this crash and burn.
I will see you around, Aloys.
Hopefully not for a while, though.
And I will see you.
Does this mean we get to go home?
Till we meet again.
Until we meet again.
Okay.
Fucking finally. How has
How you
that
doing?
dude gotten this far?
They
my
didn't. They
planning is
died.
planning is my biggest thing. However, I don't plan for the future. You know what?
You see my dilemma now. You
I
finally understand.
apologize. I apologize. You are not the worst vampire I know at your job. There is one worse.
Oh no, there's plenty. Trust me. I am the best at my job comparatively. So take that into
'Cause
consideration. Next time
you
you
know
tell
what?
me I'm bad at things.
You know what? I have examples, but just because of how annoying that was, I'll hold off for today. Because that was
You don't plan and
so much fun.
How
Yeah,
does
no,
one
these
not
people are
plan? How
as much
we have
as much
forever
as
to
I
live
hate-
and you don't plan?
As much as I hate Asher, I can't wait for him to kick these guys' asses.
Oh yes.
Because I don't. It's just a battle of who do I hate more.
Yes, well Asher at least has a legit plan, even if it's sometimes stupid. It's at least thought out more than I'm gonna get my fledglings back.
Fair.
I don't I mean, maybe kidnap them, or I don't know, force them to do things.
See, that's why people don't like vampires, because you guys turn them against people's will. You kidnap people.
Why? Why are you going to sit here and say that like that's what we all do? I haven't done that. I haven't done that once to another
I'm not saying you've
vampire.
done. I'm not saying you have.
I like
However,
vampires. Well, I like me as
how
a vampire.
fair, but you. We'll have this conversation another day. My brain hurts
Did it break?
a little bit.
Also, zombies in your own house feels a little unkept.
Yeah. I didn't want to say anything because I hate being like a rude house guest, you know, but you know,
That's
maybe
fine.
this was a good thing. Maybe this was a good idea to go out because see, we're bonding.
Yeah,
We're
you
bonding over our
understand my
mutual
trauma and
disdain.
problems with these vampires.
Maybe if we do this more, maybe you and I can get
We'll be
on better
friends.
terms.
We'll be such good friends. You won't even worry that I killed your family.
Let's see how it ends.
See, time heals lots, and when you have all the time in the world, you're so healed. That's why us vampires are so healthy. Yeah, see, the bat agrees. Get the hell out
Yeah,
of this
definitely.
territory before Asher comes knocking on my door. All right, home sweet home. Well, not really, but
Yeah, I
as
can
far
only
as
deal
I
with
know.
one old vampire conversation today.
Yeah,
I-
yeah. Oh god, it's so dizzying lately.
I agree.
Let's go hang out with Arpeggio.
I do enjoy Arpeggio.
Hey, bud. Wow, okay. So, yeah, Aloys has no plan. That's
I mean, it's good for you, I guess. I'm not really affected either way, unless you like
and it really mostly just
die,
affects
I guess.
my stuff with Mara.
How much do you actually care for them, though?
I don't want them to die. I'd like them to be around still.
Good. Look at you having emotions.
They're
See,
weird.
it's 'cause I'm here.
Yeah, well,
I
I
wonder
don't
if it
know.
is
He
because
just,
I'm here.
well,
I wonder if we're like melding. Maybe I'm becoming colder and you're becoming more human the longer that this goes on.
that's not a good thought.
I think it's a great thing. I don't like being cold, but
Well, so then
mean-
your ideal outcome is that you become cold and then I become good, and then now I'm out here doing good, and you're telling me to like murder? That seems like a reverse of what I was before. That doesn't seem good.
well, I think in the grand scheme of things it works better because you're the one with a physical, tangible body who can do the killing, and if I'm just an angry voice,
It's
no
internal
one gets
killing.
hurt. Exactly.
Oh. Now you're talking my language.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see my fish? This is Icy, and this is Moonfish.
I have seen them, yes.
I like Icy a lot. Moonfish is also really cool because yellow, but look at Icy. He looks so cool.
They do look cool. They are,
you guys
however,
are so cool
axolotls.
together. Well, axolotls can be cool.
No, I'm not saying they're not, but I'm saying they're not fish.
I mean, yeah. Well, I don't have fish. I should get fish.
You do have fish. Its name is Mara.
Oh, yeah, I do have fish.
Hey, look, it's me!
I get. Oh, yeah. Here, you know what? You were kind of cool today. I gotta be honest. So, you know what? Hold on. It's
You
gonna
were
take me a
also
second.
kind of okay today.
I need to find a thing, but I don't know where it's gonna be. This is the problem being out here.
Yeah. I get the sentiment
Oh,
of too far away from everything else, but it does make things a little bit of a hassle.
only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
And here's where I needed to be. Because, look, flower.
Ooh.
A poppy. Everything is... My brain is breaking today, it seems.
It's been a day.
Yeah. I fell.
Good job, kid.
You know what? I'm doing this for you. I could sit still and
know.
not be dizzy. Ah. Okay, just here. There you go, flowers for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look at us. Becoming semi-mutually okay with each other.
Yeah. Very much semi. But still,
Very much.
I don't want to pull you out of my head right now, and that's a start.
That's good. I'll tell you about my fishing experiences. It's...
Let's do that tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a long day.
If you say so.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah, actually go to bed. I'm done with today.
Yeah, same. Okay. Down we go. Eh. Okay. Well, good night, other voices. We didn't talk much today, it seems, as Ethan spoke most of the time. Whatever.
My bad.
Yeah, well, that's fine, I guess. We bonded or whatever. Other than that, I'm gonna go to bed because my brain is not wanting to handle what Aloys said to me. Those were a lot of words that I don't know if even he fully understood what it meant, so I guess, like Ethan,
Sometimes you try to
sit back
sound
and
so
watch.
smart, you end up sounding stupid.
I do it for a
Good
purpose.
night, other voices. I hope you
do it
guys
to
like me a
confuse
little more than
people.
last time.
I'd say they should. This time, at least. We both
We'll see
agree
how it goes
that
tomorrow.
Aloys has no plan. Okay. No. Good night, voices. And oh my goodness, that's lore. But
Look at us go.
we did it, guys. We did the lore.
We did it.
Oh,
That was great.
That was great. I tried so hard not to laugh so many times. I gotta be honest.
I love just getting to talk shit.
To just bully.
To just bully. It's great.
Real. Bully Siege, guys. Not really. We're very sensitive. Don't bully any of us. But bully Siege, guys. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching and
Hello?
being here. Oh my goodness.
hello.
Hello.
Oh, wait, they probably still
Good
can't hear
lore.
me. Good lore.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just unmuted.
Okay, beautiful.
I so look forward to watching back Snow's POV.
Oh my god,
and
it's really
It's-
bad.
hearing
It's
everything you said.
really
I need you and also chat to know I am running on like not that much sleep, and I was playing Stardew Valley the entire time. So do with that information what you all will.
You said something as Aloys, and Wayward responded, and I just could not. I had to mute my mic. I was so...
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that.
Because you said, yeah, I have a lot of plans, but I'm not planning too far in advance. And Wayward was like, that's what planning is! What do you mean?
Oh man.
So,
Oh fuck, I just
yeah,
died.
Snow's having a great time in her head.
Oh, she's totally
She is
safe.
living La Vida Loca.
Living La Vida Loca
True.
real hard. Honestly, I love how how fun it is to try to like talk through it, because like it is, my brain does try to process both of what you're saying at the same time, and I do miss some things.
Oh no, yeah, I over people as Ethan so much.
So 100% a lot of the time Snow is just winging most conversations.
She's doing her best.
she's doing her best. She genuinely has no clue what she wants from Halloween. Like, she does, but she also doesn't.
Oh man.
Like, I know what she
Yeah.
wants, but she's unsure if she should ask, when or how she should ask for that. But we'll talk out of stream. I have ideas
yes.
for it.
Yeah. Oh, IDs, plots. Have I laid inductions dangerous? Also, yeah. There was a big cutscene at the end of my.
How did
my
that
lore
go?
that people got excited about. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how did it go? We were talking about fish, so I couldn't hear.
We were talking about fish.
Everyone
Hell
liked the
yeah.
yay. I was screaming. Your stream screaming. Let's go. Your chat's screaming.
I sure looked at my recent lore and was like, nah, I need to be better. I need to do cooler stuff. So I made a 3-minute cutscene about it.
That's so real. Yeah, Snow's just. I don't know, man. She's here. She just got here at some point. Honestly, there are days my brain's like, you know, Snow probably really wants to go back to the ice.
She just wants to be frozen again. She doesn't want to deal with this.
I think she was not
longs for the
prepared.
glaciers.
I love that she came out of the ice and was like, oh yeah, it's been a long time. The war's probably over, you know? Now she's like, wait a minute, everyone's still fighting each other. What's going on?
Oh man.
Red says the adored character Snow.
Oh my god, thank you. I love her so much. She's a little menace. She's figuring it out. We have so many plans and plots that may happen, may not happen, but so many plots and backups for the thing that is improv.
And I will always be here as Ethan.
Well,
hey. I love it though, because I've been wanting to do lore, but I can't do lore with Reyna yet until I do like the next stream with select people. So I'm like, cool, I get to hijack as Ethan.
Yeah.
It's great.
The voices are totally not a plot point to do lore with people I want to do lore with that Snow would never do lore with. No way.
No, definitely. That's definitely not how this happened.
It's not how this came across.
A bit of a.
Anyways.
Alright, gamers.
Yeah. Bye, chat. Thank you. And yes, faking it to max level is that's my goal.
Real.
But thank you all for being here, and this was wonderful. And Court's chat, you guys are wonderful as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably send my guys off.
Yes, I'm gonna go send my blorbos off too.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
good night, gamers. I don't have a chat, so you're all my chat.
Oh,
2
bye, Court's
chats.
chat.
The first one. Bye-bye.
My chat, Snow and Reyna could totally get along after a bit. Yeah, after
a lot.
After a lot of mending some problems caused by Asher.
And definitely not letting the fact be known of some things that happened that Reyna would definitely really not like.
Let's not talk about a lot of Snow's past.
Let's not talk about that.
Then they'll totally be the bestest of friendies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. We both made characters that are kind of not our norm.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
Like mercenaries.
No, yeah,
That's
totally.
like my thing.
I believe you so hard. I believe if I pulled up all your OCs that, like, that is true for most of them.
There's a lot of, blame Fire Emblem.
But you have 2 types of characters, and Reyna is on the one side.
That's fair.
That makes sense.
No, please do. I love the college AU. It's
yes,
so much
be as
fun.
Delulu as you want. I enjoy the college AU so much.
Because here's the, I love AUs. I love the
Love
fanfics
AUs.
you guys write. I consume it all.
Yeah.
I am perceiving all of you.
As DC Comics fans, Elseworld stories are here forever.
hell
Love
yeah.
them. Give
We're
them all.
so good at this.
I
Oh my God,
may
I
or
feel
may
so
not
lucky.
have. We gotta stop doing this. Me and Wei
Oh,
keep coming
yeah.
up with AU things on call with each other.
We made a new one last night.
Yeah.
It was something.
So now I have 3 in my head that I'm maybe willing to write. I don't know. I have thoughts. It's thoughts.
Is that Reina's Kakashi? That's all I'm gonna leave you all with.
Boah.
Reina's
hi.
Kakashi. Hi.
Hello.
Reina's Kakashi, as we said.
Alright, now send off
That's
your
all we
chant
gotta
so I
say,
can
yeah.
food.
Okay. Bye, wonderful
night,
chat. We're gonna go get
gamers.
food, and me and we're gonna do things behind the scenes.
Probably.
So, goodbye.
gamers.
Bye. Oh my God, who are we rating? I didn't even. Who's live?
I don't think.
Ooh, I just rated Milo. Sleepy Kitten.
Oh,
66.
Gotcha. Okay. Raid time. Oh.
Do you remember how to do raids?
I do. I know what I'm
Okay.
following is alive. Okay. You know
You
what?
said alive, not
Alive?
live.
Did I? Oh. Know what I follow is alive, guys. They're all dead.
That,
We're.
Rip.
Did you not know we're all really vampires in real life? Sorry. I hate to break
Damn
it
it.
to
Yeah.
you. Oh. Okay. Sure.
you
screw
could
it.
just end, but
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna send you guys anywhere because I have nowhere to send you. So I love you guys. Bye.
uh,
Bye-bye.